Hey, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing, the entire world, live. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. All right, so we are going to do a little update on Arbitrum Land, and if anyone's in the live chat and you want me to talk about other things, just let me know. Going to be live for about half an hour, I think, maybe 20 minutes. Let's see how it goes. A couple things to cover with Arbitrum Land. We do have some very bullish news. Arbitrum Land is a Ethereum ROI DApp on Arbitrum, Ethereum in, Ethereum out, 1% daily with boosts up to 1.3% daily, paying out very well actually. The contract is working perfectly, really happy with how it's running. And we have just reached a brand new milestone for the project, which is the injection phase, where our external revenue pools are going to begin injecting Ethereum into the contract in a very sustainable way to make sure that they inject for a very long time. So we're going to be having a look into those mysterious pools. I'll show you how it all works, and I'll tell you about some of the pairs that I'm using to feed it into Arbitrum Land, which have been doing really well as well. These are all concentrated liquidity positions. So if you're into yield farming with DeFi tokens, then definitely you want to check out what I'm doing as well. Before we get into that, actually, I just want to touch on the new airdrop that is available today for anyone who was farming the Scroll airdrop. Scroll is another blockchain, another layer 2, and I farmed it and I got 47 Scroll tokens. Now coming to CoinGecko, we can see that Scroll is trading at $1, meaning that the hundreds of dollars I spent farming Scroll, turns out that I get $46. Fuck. They farmed me. They got me. I can delegate. So you come to claim.scroll.io for this, by the way, and then I will do this once I'm off screen, where then I have to delegate to people. I can't just apparently claim the tokens and dump them, because that's what Crypto Mischief wants to do to Scroll. Anyway, the market today is looking pretty red, but it's one of those, in my opinion, cool off phases before we go for another leg up. So I'm excited for that. Ethereum is sitting very nicely at $2,600, which is exactly in the range that I've set, that I explained last week for my range, which was going from $2,300 to $2,800, which is coming from the average low to the average top of the 30-day average, and also probably, roughly the 3-month or 2-month average as well. It's been in that range. I think it will soon break that range, but for now we're farming in a very nice position, earning yield for Arbitrum Land, right? With different pairs. So let's get to it. What's going on? What's going on? Anyone in the comments want to talk, say hi, or let me know how you're doing on this lovely Tuesday evening? Then let me know, hit me up. Right, so Arbitrum Land this is GitHub over here. There we are. Right, so what's going on? Arbitrum Land is a ROI DApp on Arbitrum chain. There are a couple issues in the UI which I'm still trying to fix. I'm probably going to bring on a team to do it, because I was trying to fix it myself and I couldn't get it sorted. I'm pretty new to UI design, to be honest. But the smart contract is solid, right? So the issue I found is that if someone is new to the platform and they're trying to connect their wallet, it doesn't prompt you to join Arbitrum chain, right? And you need to make sure that you're on Arbitrum chain for Arbitrum Land, of course, with Arbitrum ETH. We do have a bridge, which has now been built into this, where you can send, for example, your BNB or Ethereum or Tether or Solana or any token over to Arbitrum chain very easily now to get tokens to invest into this. Ethereum in, Ethereum out. So I'm trying to fix the issues I'm having with the Wallet Connect, which I think will be the last thing to sort on this website, to make it extremely streamlined and easy to use. The way that it works is you invest your ETH into the castle here, and it will click up this with our new Halloween themed background that I added just for a bit of fun, shits and giggles. And you'll see today I have $31 of ETH to claim from rewards. In this wallet, I've invested 9.88 ETH into it. So far, I've claimed out 0.233 ETH, which is $600, which is good, actually. It's great. I've also boosted my APR with the Yield 2 30% boost token. Yeah. So that's good. So now I've achieved max boost on this wallet. If I come to my claim page, you will see that my ROI is now 23%. Once I hit the 50% ROI, I will begin paying tax. The tax will be coming out of my miners or my nights, right? Meaning that my earning power will start to be reduced as I continue to claim past 50% ROI. The max claim for, or the max ROI for this contract is 250%, right? So I'm going to hit the tax tier eventually because, well, I want to ROI. Who doesn't, right? So coming back here, you'll see, yeah, so here I have my nights here. So I have 9 million nights at the moment. So when I get over 50% ROI, these nights will start to be reduced, meaning my earning power in the contract is going down as I'm claiming out more, forcing me or pushing me to invest more fresh Ethereum to keep my earnings stronger. The TVL on the contract today is 15 Ethereum, which is fantastic. Okay, good. We are still sitting at a nice solid amount of TVL in the contract. And I'm happy about that because, as per the announcement of today's video, that we have started to inject. So if you scroll down on the page, arbitrumland.com, you will see this lovely little piece of information here that says, injected to date 0.031 Ethereum. That was the first injection, which came in yesterday from our pools, and these will continue daily as every evening I will collect the yield and put it into Arbitrum Land. So you will start to see this number build up and up and up because we are not claiming the funds in these liquidity pools. We are claiming the yield from these liquidity pools and injecting into the contract, right? As the bull market continues, the value of these pools will go up. I will also continue adding to these pools, so they will go up, which means over time, the injections into the contract will also, that's right, they will go up. Yes, that's right. Getting ahead is important in any ROI DApp because at some point, the investment into the contract will be less than the claiming from the contract. This happens to every single ROI DApp ever. We know this. If you're new to this, this is what happens. So to have external revenue means that you're front running the point when the contract will reach that stage, meaning that we have a runway which we're creating to give this extreme long-term growth. The APR isn't too high in Arbitrum Land at 1% to 1.3% max, right? With the boosts, right? For example, that you can purchase, okay? And that also means that we do have time to continue to build these pools to maintain the contract balance and attract new investment, which is the game, right? So as we come down, let's have a look at these pools and let's see what's going on. So far invested 0.031 ETH. I'll be putting a dollar value on this as well. And I plan also to be putting an extra chart, which will chart the injections over time as well. The way that the injections work is pretty unique as well. Usually when deposits come into the contract, they have to pay the deposit fee, right? But for the injections, we do have in the contract, which is up the side here. So when someone deposits into the contract, I just run it through Remix. And on Remix, I have a function called inject, which allows me to make the injection straight into the contract without paying the deposit fee as well, which means 100% of the earned ETH in these pools is going straight to the TVL. Our pairs are ETH and Pepe, right? Which is always good because Pepe is the premier meme coin. It's been pretty quiet lately, actually, meaning that it's perfect for yield farming because, of course, we're doing concentrated yield farming. We're going to look at the pairs as well. So I'm going to get deep diving into this, okay? Might be interesting for you. So I yield farm with Pepe because it has insane volume, even on Arbitrum chain. This is an Ethereum token, but even on Arbitrum chain, Pepe has crazy volume, right? People are buying and selling it everywhere, right? 24-hour trading volume on Pepe today was $1 billion, right? So meaning that there's so many rewards to catch in Uniswap from people trading it back and forth. So you set a good range and you just go for it. If we look at the price of Pepe over the 3 month, we'll see it's been pretty steady actually. Over the last 30 days, it's only up 25%. Like it's really a great time to be farming with high volume meme coins. So that's why we went with Pepe with $1,300 there. Okay, that's on 1,500 now actually, it's gone up. You can see also the claimable tokens here. So we are, claiming yield, injecting it in. We went with $1,353 of ETH and GMX. GMX is a great coin on Arbitrum. You see a lot of these are on Arbitrum because it's Arbitrum Land. So why not engage with the Arbitrum ecosystem, right? We'll be spreading out as well, though, into other ones. We have Leaping Huh. He's here. Hi, how are you doing? SCC represent. You'll see there the little NFT from the SCC NFT collection, which is a product of cryptomischief.io. That's right. So GMX, let's check out what's going on with GMX. GMX is the best perpetual DEX in crypto, right? Perp DEXs are everywhere, but GMX is the premier, right? It's the big daddy. It's the one, the best. And again, on the 3-month, look at this, right? Top in 3 months of $30, low of $20, right? Boom. Just set it, set your range, and it's just riding, right? Riding this. Volume today, 24-hour trading volume, just 14 million today. So not as high as Pepe, of course, huge meme coin, but still $14 million means fees being collected into our pairs, right? The next one, ETH USD Plus. I'm probably going to be swapping this one out because the yield is not as big as I thought. So I'm probably going to put this to ETH USDC instead and get higher yield. But it's basically just Ethereum with a stable coin for pretty much solid and safe yield. So I put $2,000 into that and it doesn't earn that much at the moment. So that's why I'm going to swap it out. ETH and EtherFi, this has been an absolute beast of a pair. Beast. We have Ryan. Morning. Ryan, you must be over in Australia. Maybe must be in the east somewhere if it's morning for you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, it's evening. Evening for Leaping Huh. I thought Leaping Huh was in China. Ni hao. ETH and EtherFi. Right, EtherFi has been a huge beast. I'm actually planning, hopefully tonight, to add more to the EtherFi pair. So you'll see that grow as well. EtherFi is the highest yielding pair actually that I think we have. Maybe it's Pepe as well, but EtherFi, of course, is a liquid staking platform for ETH, and it's available on ETH and Arbitrum. And the 24-hour trading on this one is $100 million. And again, come on the 3-month, and the price, apart from this dump after launch, right? We just had the price. Top of $1.80, floor of $1.20. Lovely, right? So you can easily find your range there. Just sit it in there, set it, forget it, and it just drives home, right? Loving it. We then have ETH and Arbitrum with only $300 because the yield is trash, but I had it anyway, so I just threw it in. Another one, new one that we created with PENDAL. PENDAL is linked to EtherFi. It is also a liquid staking derivative on ETH, but you can also use it on Arbitrum. We have $800. I'm growing this pair because actually the yield on PENDAL is great. I use PENDAL with USDC just to get a little bit more stability with our external pools because we don't want to be all risk all the time. So pairing with a USDC stablecoin offers a little bit of security in the long run. So we go to PENDAL, and PENDAL has been performing quite well. We come on the 3-month, and again, we see it is rising. So this is potentially, I should be swapping this into ETH because it does look very tasty. But it's only risen from $3 to $5. So that's 40% rise. So doing very well, actually. So I might swap it into ETH in the future if we see it continuing to rise like that. But trading volume, $100 million again. So that's a great pair to go for as well. Now moving into other blockchains. We went for, on the recommendation of Brett, because he tells me every day to buy Andy, so I bought Andy. And we took Andy with ETH. This is on Ethereum chain with $2,200. Now this is making great yield. It really is. So Andy is one of the Boys Club tokens. Boys Club being Pepe, Brett, Andy, Landwolf, right? You'll see there's a bunch of Andys. You want to go for Andy ETH is the best one. So we come here, and the yield, of course, today's a red day, so Andy is down red because it's going like that. But generally, you can see it's not that bad. It's been quite a lovely performer in the last month. And in the 3-month, it probably went, yeah, parabolic. I watched the video that Brett sent me about the performance of Andy in correlation to the performance of Ethereum. And essentially, they both track each other almost perfectly in price value. You just have to have a very wide range to make sure that you are going to be able to catch the dumps and the parabolic pumps on the Andy token. But if we do check out ETH, you'll see that there is a huge comparison between that chart and this chart, which just follows almost the same, especially in the monthly, right? And even today, you see this dip here is exactly the same on what's happening with Andy recently. So a great pair to yield farm with. The issue I'm having with it, though, of course, is because it's on ETH chain, even with $2,000 of liquidity farming with it, the yield, even if I've earned, for example, yesterday we earned about $80 of yield in ETH and Andy, but I tried to claim it and it was $50 to claim it. So we need to go much bigger in this pair, I think, to make it worthwhile. So I'll probably be adding to the Andy position as well. Last one we have is PACKA Finance, which is a USDT stable coin pool with the guys at PACKA, which we can find over here. PACKA Finance has been printing great. With our $1,900 in here, we are earning $7 a day. It builds up. And every time it hits 30, I'll start claiming it out and putting it into Arbitrum Land. And also I want to start compounding more into this pool. And I'm waiting with bated breath for them to launch their Sway pool, and we will join into this as well with Arbitrum Land to start staking some Sway positions as well. Talking to Sway, or Sui, if you are in the Sui ecosystem, we have launched, oh my God, look at that, beautiful. This is a meme coin we've launched called Sui Trump, and it's just hit 107 market cap. All-time high. All-time high. Do 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 do. All-time high. The only way is down now, boys. Now we can go further. $100,000 market cap. We did it. Yes. Excellent stuff. So this is on Sui. You can find it at sui-trump.com, where you can learn about the token. In the future, I will plan to hopefully list some pools for Sui Trump as well for Arbitrum Land, which will be cool because it gets really nice yield over on Cetus, right? Over on Cetus. So that's the pools for now. You can watch the pools grow and rise here. You can watch the injections come in every day here. You can watch them on chain because they do appear in the contract. Anytime that I inject, you'll see it hit in the contract because of a special function for inject. This is one right here. That is an inject for me for 0.01 ETH, right? You can see 0.01 ETH went into the contract. No fees were taken. Clean in, right? Super clean. In she goes, right? So that's good as well. Brisbane, g'day, g'day. And we have evening, enjoying a nice bag of Sui Trump. That's right. Good. Winning. That's what you're doing. You're winning with a nice juicy bag of Sui Trump. You're going to need a much bigger wallet soon for all the winning you're about to do with Sui Trump. Right. So that's how we are managing to future-proof Arbitrum Land. If you're invested in Arbitrum Land, you can sit happy and enjoy your rewards, get your ROI, and of course, work on a pretty, what I'm doing now, for example, yesterday I claimed out, I have a balance here of ETH, I have $31, I want more nights, so I'm going to do a compound. The compound function at Arbitrum Land also encourages quite good growth because we have a fee on compound. The compound fee will, of course, buy you more nights, which is just like investing, but you're also reinvesting your rewards at the same time. So I'm going in with 0.01 ETH, which are my claimable rewards. I'm paying an extra 0.1 ETH. So therefore I'm going to get 0.022 ETH of a buy-in by compounding into the contract now. So that's a function that I took from the Elephant Money Futures. Basically, to use the power of compound, you have to pay. 0.01 ETH is like 26 bucks or something. So it's not a huge price to pay, but you do have to pay to compound. Of course, when we do that, then you can come to the Crypto Mischief chat where we track everything, linked in the description. This is our free chat for everyone involved in crypto. And if you're watching right now, you should be in this chat because it's free and we It's an open discussion board for anything crypto. You can see we track the injections as they come in here. We track the buys when they come in here. You will see the compounds. Here is a compound here that just happened. Boom, boom, boom. And we also track the potion buys. So when someone else buys a potion, you'll be able to track it as well to see that someone is getting higher the yield than you because you don't have a potion. And we'll come back to the castle, and my knights will have increased from the 9,561 now. So I have more knights. I'm now going to earn more ETH and get rich on Arbitrum Land. Let's deep dive now into how I'm managing these pools, because you might want to know how I do it, right? And we are going to come to Crystal, because that's where I'm managing. $109,000 market cap. One other song. Nice. We're going to talk for a while and watch that moon while I talk about these positions. Okay, first one we're going to have a look at then is Andy and ETH that we talked about. So I'm using Crystal, defi.crystal.app, because it's really handy for taking care of yield, recalculating yield, compounding, claiming, all that jazz. It's great, okay? So you'll see that today we have earned $20 roughly of Andy and ETH. So we will not claim it today because, like I said, the fees on Ethereum have been about $50 recently. So I'll probably leave it for about a week and then claim out $100 to then put it in, or maybe $150 to put it in, and work probably on investing more into Andy and ETH in the long term, because I think actually Brett is right. I think it's going to be a great token in the future. So that's why we're sticking with it. We can then come to Arbitrum chain instead, and let's have a look at what's going on there, because also pretty cool. So let's go back to here. So Crystal can handle all chains. It generally only uses Uniswap, and it uses PancakeSwap. It doesn't use what's the other one? Airdrop at the moment. So I'm mostly using Uniswap for these. So here they all are. Here's the boys, right? So I just come in here every day. We have a look and we check what's going on. Shows all your ranges here. So you can see my EtherFi and ETH, the big bad boy, $4,000 working away, is perfectly sitting exactly in the middle of the position I chose, because I'm a crypto Chad. I'm a master yield farmer. Not really. and we're hitting a consistent 112% APR. Now, if, right, we manage to average 100% APR, think what that does. We have 15, roughly 15, a little bit under because the crypto price has dropped. I didn't take any of the yield out of here. We have roughly $15,000 in here, right? At 15 ETH in Arbitrum Land's TVL, that is almost half, a little, like 30, it's about 30% of the TVL of Arbitrum Land is protected in yield, right? In external revenue. This is not from the TVL, by the way. I don't touch the TVL. The TVL sits there, it's locked in a smart contract. No one can touch it, right? This is sitting and earning the APR. If we can get these coins up to 30,000, for example, and we can manage to masterfully yield farm here and hit 100% APR, that is 1/3 of the outgoings from Arbitrum Land. Yeah, because it's a 1% daily. That's 30%, right, of the outgoings being covered by the external revenue pools, which is a huge relief for the contract in the long run. And that's what we're building. That's why this is so incredibly bullish, especially as we continue to build this out, right? So it's great. You can see the earning at the moment isn't massive, right? We are currently $17 of unclaimed fees. For example, these are an Arbitrum chain. So the gas is super low, less than 1 cent to claim out. So I'll, wait till later on in the evening. We'll hit probably about $25. I'll take the $25 out. I'll turn it into ETH, and we will send it into Arbitrum Land, right? Just happening daily coming in to the contract. Other ones, of course, the ETH and USD Plus, which is weird because the APR was promoted on Crystal as being over 100%, but as I've been yield farming with this, you'll notice that the APR is averaged out at 25%. So actually, it's very low. We can find way higher yield with something like VFAT, which we were looking at before. And sure, I've got something in this wallet on VFAT. Yeah, here we go. We've got $12,000 here, and that's earning 29% with 30% APR. And that's a pretty wide range, 15% each way, and already earning more. So there are better positions to use with ETH and USD, so I'll probably be moving out of this one. The Pepe and ETH is earning 90%. This one is automated. I put this automate because it's a meme coin, so I don't know if it's going to moon or dump. You know, you'll wake up one day and it's 40% up, the next day it's 60% down. I don't want to have to handle that. So this one is automated, which means that whenever it goes out of position for more than 1 hour, this will rebalance it. Could wreck the position, but the APR is juicy. We are, almost hitting 100% APR with this one. EGMX, solid and just continuing at 50%. PENDAL, outperforming everything at 142% APR with PENDAL, right? And we're out. Are we out? Well, we might be out. So it's like I showed you, the price performance in PENDAL has actually been higher than I expected. So that's why I'm going to have to rethink my range on this and probably pair it with ETH instead of USDC going forward. So this one I'm going to work on, but the yield is, the APR is great, which means a lot of people must be trading PENDAL with USDC. That's why the rewards are so high. So one to watch as well. So I'll be building this one definitely in the future. And ETH and ARB, measly 11%. So I wouldn't farm with ETH and ARB if I was you. We have some questions. What's happening with Polygon, Richie? Is it worth investing more? I would say, like Polygon Land, the plan is, as always, to continue to drop in injections into Polygon Land. I do have a pending injection for Polygon Land here, probably somewhere. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have $200 sitting here. This is the treasury for Polygon Land. So we have some ETH. I'll probably get around to doing that tonight and drop it in. So for Polygon Land, it is continuing, the idea is to continue to inject into the contract, but unfortunately the issue with Polygon Land is that the TVL, the amount of people joining into Polygon Land, actually I'll check it on this one here, the amount of people joining into Polygon Land is not growing, right? We're not getting fresh investors, which makes it very difficult to continue to boost the TVL, because if we're not getting fresh investment into it, then it makes it tricky to. I'm trying to connect. I'm not sure why it's not connecting. Let's try there. Yeah, it makes it very hard to attract. So another idea would be to rejig the website to make sure that it's more attractive for people to join. So because we've had a very flat amount of new investment coming into Polygon Land in the past 4 or 5 months, so it's very tricky. But yeah, I'll make that injection tonight, which will continue to give more liquidity for people to continue claiming out of it, which is the best I can do for now with Polygon Land. Polygon Land, yeah, that's what's going on there. Feed Hater is here as well. Nice. So that's pretty much my update for Arbitrum Land. We managed to hit the 30 minutes mark. If anyone has anything they want to add, then we can. Hey, we hit 110,000 market cap. Nice. That's great. If you are interested in Sui Trump, then make sure you watch the video that I just put out before. It's a prior video where I talked about my plan with Sui Trump and the grand plan for Sui Trump, which I'll be announcing soon. And if anyone is watching who is capable of coding on the Sui blockchain for making smart contracts, or I think they're called packages on Move, actually. If you're capable of making packages, then please contact me, because I do have a job for you, because we do want to build something on Sui very soon, which will be extremely bullish for this token. And that's what we want to hear, right? That's what we're here for. Yeah. Okay, so I've been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed today's update on Arbitrum Land. Get onto the website and watch the injections coming in, and enjoy your week, everyone. I've been Crypto Mischief. I'm going to get to work harvesting and putting into the injection, and you'll just see this number continue to rise, which is always bullish, always bullish. Cool. Be good to each other, everyone. And as always, don't get wrecked. Bye.